Hello, this is Hard Chatter, and today I want to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I have an audio I want you to listen to. It is from an anonymous Nigerian police officer, okay? And his claims are really surprising. So let's listen to what he has to say, and we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Police command, 15 years on the force. I can't give you my name because I'm not authorized to speak with the press, but I'm speaking out because somebody has to. I've seen corruption, I've seen crime, but nothing like this. When the survivor statements came in last year, detailing Jeffrey Epstein's operations here in Nigeria, the human ants in the northern bush and southern forests, I was assigned to the initial inquiry team. We interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from remote villages, missing children reports dating back to 2002, strange aircraft sightings, locals paid off or threatened to stay quiet. The allegations are clear and horrifying. Epstein turned parts of our country into a playground for the super rich. Children, vulnerable kids from poor communities, were taken, stripped, released into isolated terrain, and hunted like animals. Guns, dogs, helicopters. For sport. Survivors describe Jay-Z and Beyoncé being there on at least 3 occasions, laughing, directing, even killing when the moment felt right. Multiple witnesses describe Beyoncé stepping in for the final act on cornered victims, cold and deliberate. Another talked about skin taken afterward, human skin turned into leather for a tour outfit. We have names, dates, locations, credible enough to open a formal case. My team wanted to move fast, issue international arrest warrants, request Interpol red notices, question Jay-Z and Beyoncé through diplomatic channels. We had enough to bring them in for questioning, to seek real justice for the victims and their families who still wait for answers. But then the calls started, not from Abua, from Aya, very high. US Embassy contacts, people with direct lines to Washington. The message was the same every time. Drop it. Shut the file. No further action. They didn't threaten violence outright. They didn't need to. They said if we pursue this, if we name the celebrities or push for extradition, billions in development funds, health programs, security assistance would be gone overnight. Sanctions on senior officials in our government, frozen assets, travel bans, diplomatic isolation that would hurt ordinary Nigerian more than anyone. Think about your country, they said. Think about the economy. This is bigger than one case. We were told to classify it as unsubstantiated rumor, archive the files, warn witnesses to stay silent. Some colleagues already transferred out or retired early. I'm still here, but I know my time is short. This isn't justice. This is protection. The powerful shield their own while our children disappear. The media does not report the truth. I'm speaking now because someone has to. The victims deserve truth. Their families deserve answers. If it costs me my badge, or worse, I won't stay silent anymore. The world needs to know the hunts happened. The names are real, and the cover-up is active right now from the top.
So, what he's saying is Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly hunted children for sport with Jeffrey Epstein. And here's what I get. Why is it so hard for y'all to believe that? They're in the Epstein files. Their names is in the Epstein files. It's not really far-fetched or hard for me to believe that they would do some sick ass shit like this. Okay? And this also has to be noted too, is that y'all need to stop worshiping celebrities. Because when you find out what they are really about, the sparkle, the whatever it is, it leaves. Look at stuff for what it is. This is, again, an allegation, right? But rumors usually grow legs and they come back to haunt us. Okay? Now, I'm not the only one that's like, what is going on here? I think that the United States needs to hear this. I think anybody investigating the case needs to hear this, and I think that they need to be questioned. Yes, question the hell out of them, because people who do that shouldn't be allowed to be free in this world. And that's what I believe. And like he said, he's putting his neck out on the line because victims have the right to be vindicated. You know, the parents of these children. I mean, it's horrific. But I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what pops up. But yeah, I want them to go down. If they did this, if they truly, truly did this, they need to be in prison or even worse for the rest of their lives. So until the next time, this is Horror Chat, and I thank you so much for listening.